My name is Mark Love. I am the video director at Ologie, a marketing and branding firm. We specialize in higher education. We sort of focus on developing messaging and branding and marketing materials for them to sort of share their story and their personality with the rest of the world. You can't take 10 minutes to get to your point. You sort of have to get into the person's brain quickly with something that's interesting and engaging. When they walk away, they have to remember who you were that said it. What I love about the medium, have always loved about the medium, is that regardless of what a video is, it's always entertainment. And that can sort of sound like a dirty word, that that it's not important. But I think even news broadcasts, it has to be entertaining to a degree that someone watches it for a reason. There's something in there that's interesting to them. I think we focus super heavily on that idea of storytelling at Ologie. So whatever the thing is we're trying to communicate, we're trying to believe in that thing that we're saying and invest in it with our clients. The first thing we try to get our clients to do is to stop worrying about what it's going to look like and explain to us why they need this video, and that always leads into the best solution to sort of solve that problem for them. If they need to increase their enrollment, or if they need to tell you that they're opening a new campus, or just that we're the kind of place that is like you, those are the kind of things we're looking for them to tell us. Every day that a project comes in the door, we want video to be part of it. If you're not considering video and digital in your strategy, you're going to be missing a fairly inexpensive, super high impact way to communicate with people. Whether it's a creative director or an account manager, or a designer or a writer, we try to make sure that everyone's sort of hip to what video can do. Maybe 5-10 years ago, there was a little bit of a hurdle of expertise where someone didn't feel comfortable talking about video or proposing it because it wasn't something that they'd done a lot of times. But I think we're past that. Everyone's super comfortable and knows it's important. A lot of creative agencies would partner with a video agency at the point where video became important. But the fact that we're part of the actual agency, there's never that handoff moment of like, oh, here's all the things I've said so far that you need to know. We already know all that, and we get to be part of it from the beginning. Video is a tough one sometimes to figure out what the return on investment is, because even internally we'll create a video that, we get paid for that and we make it for the client and they get what they get out of it. But even from our perspective, the return on investment for that video is really easy to calculate based on, well, we got paid XYZ $1,000 to make it, so that's our return on investment. But that video then goes on to be a marketing piece for us, and how many pitches do we use it in, and how many people see it, and how many people call us because they saw it on TV. I think return on investment is super important, but I do think it's one of those targets that's a little bit hard to figure out what those numbers mean until you've kind of looked at it for a sort of a good long while and see a longer term return on those investments. If you have an idea, you can make a video today. Don't get hung up on the technology, and don't create this, oh, I'll get to it when I can get this budget or get this amount of support. You can make it with the things you've got. But that being said, I think that because those things are so easy, people will oftentimes just go start making a video with no idea. Whatever it is you're trying to capture, even if you're not writing a script, you're trying to tell a story, and that means that your story should have a point of view. Just going and shooting 25 things and putting music behind them isn't necessarily a story or a video. 90% of your time should be spent thinking about what you're going to make, and then 10% can be spent making it.